How you guys doing there in Facebook and YouTube land? My name is James, and this is Have the Conversation, where I talk about pop culture, society, and world events so we can coexist in harmony for now and for future generations. Let's get into this. I want to talk about The Bachelor, and this is gonna be under pop culture and society. And because the thing is, episode 2 of the current season of The Bachelor. First of all, I'm just gonna say it straight. The Bachelor and the Bachelor franchise makes a mockery out of relationships. It just makes a mockery out of it because this might be a longer video because you got in the second episode, you got Kelsey and what's her name, McKenna, who basically battle each other. Well, it's more of Kelsey because she said that she brings a bottle of champagne. If you guys have never, let me back up a little bit. I'm sure that millions of you guys have seen The Bachelor and The Bachelorette. It's a show basically about a guy or a girl who are invited by ABC to a mansion, and they have 30 men or women get out of a limousine or whatever kind of thing they're coming up on, which is really corny to me, and present themselves to the new Bachelor Bachelorette. And it's over a 8-week period or something like that, where they try to make their case as to why they should be the one who gets them at the end of the season. And you got Peter the pilot, who's the Bachelor now. And in this last episode, you got Kelsey, who was really wanting time with Peter. So she said that she brings a bottle of champagne and from home, and she said that she's been saving it for a special occasion. So supposedly she sets the bottle of champagne in a room and is waiting for she's waiting for her time with Peter, and she said that it's been stolen from her once, and then she's getting mad, and then she says, "My time has been stolen from me again, and it's not fair." And she goes, anyway, I digress. So when she finally gets the chance to be with Peter, she's still complaining about how she's more mad. She's more mad about how she's not being able to spend time with Peter, even when she's with Peter. So the thing is that as soon the moment that she gets the time with Peter, before that she sees McKenna, who is the second person to steal time with Peter before she had the chance to steal time with Peter. And the thing is, the reason why she gets mad at McKenna is because, no, she didn't. No, she didn't. She popped my champagne. Oh my gosh. And then she goes into a room where Peter and McKenna are, and she basically confronts McKenna. She doesn't go in there and say, "Hey, Peter, can I have a moment with you?" like some of the other girls have been doing. No, she goes in there and says, "McKenna, I don't appreciate what you did." And I don't mean to mock her because I can understand where she's coming from. But she says, "McKenna, I don't like what you did. You taking my bottle of champagne. That was mine. That was mine." And she goes on, and Peter gets up from McKenna, tries to go with her, and she's this is the problem with a lot of us. She stays mad at the situation and doesn't acknowledge Peter for trying to get up and see what's wrong with her. She stays mad. And the thing that the reason why the show makes a mockery out of relationships is because The Bachelor is filmed with this season 2-hour episodes, and it's over an 8-week period. So each episode is probably an hour and 45 minutes long with commercials. We're only seeing 8 minutes of every day, approximately 8 to 16 minutes of every day in those 2 hours. So the reason why I say Bachelor is making a mockery out of relationships is because they're only showing this much of every week. And they're basically, it's kind of like they're telling us who to like and who to hate. And the thing is that in real life, one person having that many people would be cheating. Okay? Who would go along with more than... I'm just gonna be real. How many people would be happy if the person that they're trying to be with is talking to 30 other people? How many people will be okay with that? I don't know. Not a single person who will be okay with that person they're trying to be with, talking with 30 other people. No. And then here's the thing. In this episode, Kelsey is continuing in her anger. Even though Peter is trying to pay her some attention, she's continuing in her anger. Even though McKenna is trying to say, "I apologize. I didn't know that was your bottle of champagne." Okay, the bottle of champagne. There are apparently multiple bottles of champagne in that house at one given time, because there was another bottle of champagne, I guess, in the gazebo area or the outside area where Peter took Kelsey to talk about what was going on with her, and she knocked it over. So, I mean, I can honestly believe McKenna when she said she didn't realize it was someone else's bottle of champagne, because there's a multiple bottles of champagne. It's like water to ABC. So I'm in the neutral, because number one, I don't agree with the concept. I don't agree with the show and its format. The reason why I keep watching this show is because I'm hoping the narrative will change, and that's something else I want to get into, probably in a separate video. Is because you got this show who is only representing 2% of America. Let me get that right. This show is only representing 20% of America. Only 20% of America has these nice chiseled out bodies, and oh my gosh, nice dresses and everything like that. Living in mansions. Only probably 10% of America live like that, and only 20% of America has those type of bodies. I'm asking ABC, I'm asking you right now, ABC, please make The Bachelor and Bachelorette reflect 60% of society, 60% of America, 60% of the world. Because the majority of America does not have that type of body shape. Everyone does not have a well-paying job like that. There are people who are working lower class, middle class jobs. Everyone deserves love. Everyone deserves love. Now back to what I was saying before. McKenna and Kelsey. Kelsey is crying about not getting her chance with Peter, when she is literally being comforted by Peter. She is more or less being mad about what did happen as wrong, and not focusing on what is at hand. You want to have time with Peter. To me, that's just, having been there and done that, that's not smart on your part, Kelsey. McKenna, I actually believe her. And the other thing that makes this so bad right now is that Bachelor franchise as a whole is picking up where the last season of Bachelorette left off. Luke P was the villain of the season. Now we got Kelsey, or McKenna, I would say Kelsey more or less, being the villain of the season, if you will, because she's accusing McKenna of stealing her champagne. It's almost like Bad Girls Club came to The Bachelorette, if you know what Bad Girls Club is, because you're sitting and you're swimming in the troubles instead of swimming in what you're trying to do. You're focusing more on your pain than more on what you need to be doing, which is getting to know Peter. The whole point of this video is that as a franchise and as society, The Bachelor and Bachelorette is not how dating is supposed to go, nor is it how dating really goes. For future generations, we need to be having on TV a show that actually shows how dating should be. Not how we have one person with 30 other people. Oh my God, which one of these people? Which one of these? No, that's not how dating's supposed to go. This show is designed to be a train wreck. It's designed to be a train wreck. And it's not fair to the people involved, because at what cost? I said that in my last video. At what cost are we going to entertain people? At what cost are we going to try to find love for people? Because a lot of these people are looking for love. I don't know whether they're paid to be on the show or not, but a lot of these people are looking for love, and ABC is making a mockery out of it by embedding stressful situations. When in dating, stressful situations don't usually involve 30 other people. They just don't. They usually involve the person you're trying to be with, maybe their ex at some point in time, but it doesn't usually involve 30 people. So I just want to say that in society, this is not how dating really is. It's not. And I think Baxter really needs to. I think ABC needs to come up with a new show, and I'll give you an idea for that ABC in a later video. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Like, share this video. Let's have a conversation about it. Love you guys as always.